Right, back to the second part of that one. Back to the ChatGPT script. Anyways, okay, so this episode is about the good things about women or about my life. Because the last time I basically opened my brain, turned it upside down, and dumped all the bad stuff on the floor like a raccoon emptying a backpack at 3 a.m. That episode probably sounded bitter, maybe a little unhinged, maybe very insult coded if you squint. But this one's the opposite, because honestly, women being kind to me, and and importantly and weirdly life-saving in small quiet ways. Number one, the Brazilian girl. A Brazilian girl once messaged me online through some social group. I won't lie, I joined that space for questionable reasons originally. I don't really use it like that anymore, but somehow through that mess I met her. She gave me a feeling I've never had before, something like having a girlfriend, something like being chosen. I felt jealousy, attachment, and confusion. Emotions that sound low-key dramatic, but were pretty real to me. She made me feel human. She told me I wasn't the problem, that I wasn't hated, that I wasn't broken in some unfixable way. She said good morning, good night every day, and at first laughed at how cheesy it was. At first I laughed at how cheesy it was, and then I started doing it too. When summer ended, I lost contact with her. How sad. Oh yeah, she also like sent me a couple of nudes which I find quite funny. Not really funny, adorable honestly. But yeah, that's life. She's gone. Oh no. And yeah, that hurt more than I expected. I felt empty in a very quiet way, but I'm grateful. She showed me that I could be wanted, not that I wasn't invisible. She gave me my first real emotional validation and, well, a little sexual validation too, which mattered more than I want to admit. Work experience. During work experience, there was a person that I used to work with. I never tried anything. It felt risky and inappropriate, but yeah, bro, don't you just hate reading scripts in public because you don't have any other spot to do it in? Anyways, work experience. During work experience, there was an Irish girl I worked with. I never tried anything. It felt risky and inappropriate, but I helped where I could. PPE, small things I actually understood. What surprised me wasn't attraction, it was. Wait, no, what the. No, I think AI kind of screwed it up here. No. It's not really. We just clicked and drove. Yeah, that's actually true though. Low key, no, this part is not true. What was true is like she was really respectful for me though, which was really wild. She didn't say fuck off. She was like, oh yeah, I'll listen to you, which is kind of crazy because nobody really listens. Anyways, she was as well thankful, which I really honestly glad that there are people that are thankful for the little things. Usually people say get out of here. Anyways, we just clicked. I drove everyone home, talked non-stop, said things that would absolutely get me labeled concerning in the wrong room. Instead, people laughed, including her. That moment rewired something in my brain. It taught me that women can have personalities like mine. Not just, okay, this actually sounds crazy what this thing just generated me, but honestly, screw it, that's true though. But I had already seen it with multiple I had already seen it with the Brazilian girl, but this confirmed it in real life. Yeah, that is true though. Anyways, what's important is because it directly contradicts the idea that I'm incompatible with people. For context, after sharing the earlier versions of my experience in university, I was called a potential rapist. Yeah, that one's yeah, honestly didn't really stick with me, or I generally got pissed off instead. But yeah. Anyways, next part is the church girl. I gave her my number to the church after being told that I was supposedly this one of few places where people still want marriage and family. Do I believe that? Not really. But I'll take that 1% chance. I'm stubborn like that. The priest passed my number to a girl who I already knew a bit about me. She texted me back. Conversations were easy, even though I caught her at a slightly bad time. We met at church because neither of us knew the area, and our phone data was basically non existent. We attended the part of the service, then left and went to the cafe I like. The cafe was an experience. Yeah, honestly, ignoring this section, low key, I brought her to the cafe, and the woman that was serving the coffee was a major racist because I was speaking in Russian, and apparently they hated those people. So it doesn't matter if you speak Russian or English, they just think you're one of the attackers from that place. So yeah, good luck. Anyways, low key, she came in and saved my ass from. Oh yeah, literally just says it here. Language barriers are grumpy. Yeah, exactly. Anyways, so the Italian girl swooping in to save the situation. Very chaotic. Yeah, so basically she just came in and took the order for us. Basically, you know when you try to be like the man, it just yeah, it doesn't work out when everyone's a racist. Well, whatever. I told her I'm looking for marriage and a family. She wasn't. I wasn't even religious. Oh yeah, she wasn't and wasn't even religious. Which is funny considering how we met, but I didn't mind. I stopped evaluating and just talked. I admitted I've never been in a relationship. I got shy. She laughed, but kindly she said she hadn't either. Whether that was true or said to make me comfortable, it worked. I spilled my coffee on her phone. I internally panicked. She laughed and told me it was fine. We talked about the dark things, like, yeah, I don't think I can even say that. Gore, weird like stuff, tanks, Russian tanks. Specifically, somehow she liked this silly version of me. At the end, we went back to church, met our moms, and went home. She told me to text her again, and she winked. Anyways, looking back. After that, I searched for the Brazilian girl again, and I found her. Hearing how her life changed was incredibly heavy. I hope she finds happiness truly. I won't share yeah, you guys don't need to know that part, but honestly, her life is low-key depressing. Conclusion. What connects of all this honestly? Yeah, none of these women play games with me. None of them intentionally hurt me. None of them even softened the truth to make me feel. Oh yeah, one of them even softened the truth to make me feel safer opening it up, and I appreciate that more than I can explain. People underestimate how much damage small lies and emotional carelessness can cause. Trauma doesn't disappear, it settles, it waits. That realization stays with me. Final conclusion. I am lonely. I hate myself. But also I can connect, I can be seen, and I'm not broken beyond repair. Even if it's messy, even if it's awkward, even if it's just a little bit of time. Anyways, that low key, that ending kind of low key sounded like one of the people that I'd rather not say, but yeah, that's basically the whole story. Anyways, if anyone wants more of these types of stories, just let me know in the comment section. So yeah, thanks.